And welcome to 2K.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards out there with Edwards. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Edwards. And it's Edwards in at the point. Harper against Edwards. Driving inside. Tapping a screen on Edwards. Healed. Edwards with the block. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Harper. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Edwards passes to Edwards. Back to Edwards. Edwards a screen on Hield. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away, Edwards with another miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Edwards. Back to Edwards. Out to Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Edwards. And there's the drive. And no good. Good D by Hield. And Albuquerque with the possession. 4-point game. Harper, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Albuquerque making a change here. Van Horn's checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. Free throw good, Edwards. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tapping a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson. Here's Toppin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Oh, here's Edwards. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's short off the rim. Here's Van Horn. Edwards defending. Jokic kicks to Hield. Jokic with the screen on Edwards. Hield with the bucket.
Way beyond the line there. Hield's range is limitless. Has to check him once he crosses half court.
Here is Edwards. He has yet to score. Outside Edwards. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Jokic with the rebound. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Edwards. For the three. Cans it from downtown.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop it.
Tapping a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Looking at who's out there now for Albuquerque. Ayton, he's checked in for Jokic. Worthy comes in for Toppin. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Buddy Hield. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller comes in for James Edwards. And it's Edwards in for Edwards.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Minnesota trails by 9. Pass to Edwards. It's tipped. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so it's Albuquerque. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second. Quarter of action, plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Henderson out there with Edwards. And it's Smith. Then it's Miller. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard spot. The shot's good. Edwards got his first basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Lets it go from 14.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Smith against Worthy. Out to Brunson. They set the pick. Brunson down the lane. Van Horn. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Van Horn's got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Give a big round of applause.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Obi Toppin's checked in for Van Horn. Hield comes in for James Worthy. And it's Harper in for Levine. Minnesota also making some changes. James Edwards checked in for Miller. Edwards comes in for Henderson. And it's Edwards in for Smith. Albuquerque leading by 13. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Outside Edwards. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Edwards. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. And so here's Albuquerque. Now here's Topic. Back to Harper. Tapping a screen on Edwards. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one here. Overhealed. It's rebounded by Harper. Edwards gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by 8. Fades back. Edwards can't hit. And so here's Albuquerque. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Edwards kicks to Edwards. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Albuquerque leading by 17. Pass to Toppin. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Toppin sets a screen for Heel. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Still scoreless. Edwards with another miss. Here's Toppin. And here is Harper. Ayton a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Harper. Jokic has checked in for 8. And then for Minnesota, Edwards comes in for Edwards. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Edwards. Minnesota trails by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Edwards. To stop the drought. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Albuquerque leads by 19. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, You can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
So with Worthy sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Jalen Brunson out there with Harper. Then it's Hield. Then there's Toppin. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Edwards, no good. Albuquerque leading by 21. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Outside Edwards. Edwards a screen on Toppin. Back to Edwards. No good on the three. And so here's Albuquerque. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Edwards, no good. Edwards gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Hield against Edwards. Jokic passes to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Hield. Going inside. And here's Brunson outside. He marries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 7 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Timberwolves call time. Ayton, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Here is Edwards. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Edwards, a screen on Brunson. Looking to end the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Edwards gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Brunson scanning the floor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the second free throw, good. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Brunson the pass to Toppin. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. Harper against Edwards. Outside Edwards. Edwards a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. From the low block. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Edwards passes to Edwards. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And it's Ayton missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Outside Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Edwards. Edwards against Hield. Edwards kicks to Edwards. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Harper. Edwards can't hit. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Yeah, easy call.
For Albuquerque, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Both free throws good from Hield. Now Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Albuquerque out and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is out there with Edwards. Then there's Brown. Then there's Edwards. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Edwards at the line for 2.
That one misses. Worthy with it. Picked up by Edwards. Worthy, the pass to Rivers. Over Brown. A nice shot by Rivers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Edwards passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Come on and get locked.
Jokic, he's checked in for Albuquerque. Kevin Durant comes in for Van Horn. Minnesota also with the sub. Davis is checked in for Brown. There's the drive, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Rivers against Edwards. Edwards inside. Nice D from Levine. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Jokic sets the screen for Levine. Off target with his 3. And Minnesota has possession. Over in the corner, Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's KD. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Edwards. Down low. Edwards kicks to Edwards. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Edwards. Over Rivers. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so here's Albuquerque. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Levine. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Edwards. That's tipped. And he gets it back. From deep three-point land, Edwards with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Out to Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Albuquerque making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Your home team, number 21.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Van Horn. Launches a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Edwards passes to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Edwards, a screen on Worthy. To the middle. They need this. And there's Edwards on the assist from Edwards.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And he drives in and finished off by Rivers.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.